taking out the dead. Boys and girls, don't try this at home. Make sure you know where your bees are. I'd recommend that. This is still winter time. They're mostly hunkered in today. It's been really cold, really heavy rain, like really bad weather today. And so they've been hunkered in. So what I did, talk about unorthodox. So I took and I designed this thing here. Right? So put a little edge on there, angle, so it matched the line there. Could have put a black felt mark on. I just followed the lines. So what I did, I didn't want to record in case everything went bad. I experiment all the time, but I think them through first. I just don't. I got an idea. I'm gonna do it. Nah, I'm gonna jump off this cliff to see if see what. Hi, girl. They're trying to get by me. So yeah, they're still out and about. Sun's out for a little bit. So what I did was I took that thing, put it on the end of my shot vac. Right. There was hundreds. I don't know, maybe 1,000. Maybe, I don't know. There was a lot of dead bees. They still had powdered sugar on them from when I powdered sugar them about a week ago. The dead girls still had powdered sugar from when it all dropped down. So I start in the front. I do it. My preference is to do it like when they're kind of balled up when it's cold. Pick a cold day when they're all kind of balled up there, keeping the larvae warm. And so look in there, and I make sure I don't see no movement. Make sure the queen's not there. Did I take the top off my shot vac to make sure there was no queen in there? Yeah. Got a bunch of dead girls in there. So I start in the front, and I just slowly work my way all the way across. Back and forth, slowly back and forth. Making sure I'm staying on line, staying on my line there. Right? Making sure I'm staying even. And I just kept going across like that. Those girls were so gentle. They said, I'm going to stay away to that thing. And I was watching them in there. There was nothing down there that was alive. And I just kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Until I didn't see any more bees down there. I got a flashlight, bright flashlight, looked in there. Couldn't see any more dead bees. So, but caution is the key on this one. I just didn't want to take the hive all apart to take out the dead bees. I don't have any reason today to go in there, and I just see so many, look like thousands of dead bees in there. That's just can set you up for diseases, Take out your hive also. So they generally are doing a good job bringing out the dead, but when there's a massive die-off, like typically there's a massive die-off in late fall or summertime in the fall, and then there's another massive die-off around the middle of winter, or there was for me anyway. And so that's just the older bees checking themselves out. It's really weird. It's like one day there's no dead bees, and the next day it could be 1,000 of them dead on the ground. When I was just there the day before, and there was none. So I picked them all up. Came out the next day, and there was thousands of them on the ground. They just literally took themselves out. Say, I'm old now. I guess I'm the next. Some sort of instinct, right? They kill themselves to protect the hive. Hive's number one. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Who said that? Spike Lee? No. Brother Spock. So that worked really well, and I'll show you here. I did my inspection in there, and there was nothing in there, so I'll show you here. And this is all my dead bees. All the dead ones. Not a single one. I didn't get a single dead girl. I didn't get a single live girl. It just goes right in through a big hole. They would have just dropped right down in there, and they would have been fine. I've done a smaller shot vac to just collect bees. It's like I don't know what these are doing here. I think they're marauders or something. I collected a whole bunch of them, and I put them in a jar or something. I forgot exactly, but yeah, they did fine. So there they are. All those, there's probably over 1,000, I suppose. Dead girls in there. That's the winter die-off. That's normal. Happens to every hive, wild or in the nature. So just wanted to share this little thing I came up with, right? Instead of dismantling that hive in the wintertime, I decided to engineer something. So by putting that angle on there, it's not going to suck the bees up from above anywhere. It's just going right along that bottom down there, suck it up. It's right in front of that hose, that pipe. So anyway, if you do this at home, give it some thought. Danger, Will Robertson, danger. Okay, today is what? The 13th? Thursday, I think. And the sun just came out. The sun just came out. It's been raining hard all day. And I'm going to be finished planting my strawberries in my cinder blocks. And these girls are looking pretty good. They're hunkered in mostly. They're out and about, though, even during the rain here today. Got some heavy rain, and I came out here to kind of fiddle around back here to do some things. I forgot what it was already, but I jump around like a yo-yo. And so there was one now and then when I was back here fiddling around in the rain. Oh yeah, I was doing fertilizer. I was taking some of my homegrown fertilizer, and I was going along my raspberries because they're coming on. And so I took some of my homemade fertilizer. I didn't even make it. It's natural fertilizer. And I fertilized all those hundreds of raspberries there. Different raspberries. And so when those flower, because they're going to be flowering soon, and there's going to be lots of flowering, raspberry flowers for my bees to feed on. And those girls will be coming out of there in a swarm. Hey Mary, there's a bunch, look at all those flowers are out today, right in front of the doorstep. Don't have to burn too much energy. They don't have to go very far, right? Which means they'll be able to build, put more of that energy towards making honey. And then my blackberries will blossom. I got blackberries that blossom back here. And so anyway, thought I'd share this moment in time. And you have a good day. Please subscribe, thumbs up. And I got so many interesting things coming. If you follow this channel, I'm going to have something most days. Something either you hadn't seen or sometimes mundane, but I say some things, I add a little bit of things that I've learned over the years I've been around, and you might find some of those things a little curiously interesting, maybe. All right, have a good day now. Bye-bye. Hope life's treating you well. I really do. Bye now.